Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by the one and only vHw of Apeks Rebels. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. So,
No problem.
you guys just finished your group. Unfortunately, you didn't make playoffs. How are you feeling with the end of the season, and maybe what are some of the takeaways that you guys have gotten from this season?
I'm happy with how the season went in the end, and I'm kind of just excited to start the next one.
Okay. This is now your third season of Academy League. How do you feel like you've progressed, maybe as a team, but also individually over this period of time?
I feel like we have progressed a lot individual. I feel like I don't think most of the time it's like individual mistakes that we're losing games on. It's not like how we're playing as a team. It's more individual stuff.
Now, obviously, you've been working with mithR, the coach for the team. What's it like to work with somebody with his sort of background in coaching?
I really enjoy working with mithR. I think he's like a bro coach. Like he's just a good guy overall, and he knows the game, so it's nice.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, you're the oldest player on the lineup, but at 24 now. Happy birthday, by the way. I think that was pretty recent.
Thank you.
And you're also probably the most experienced, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Sense is the IGL, right? Do you kind of contribute to the team with secondary calls, and how are you able to let your experience shine through?
So basically, we started out with me and Sense in map control, and the thing that happened was that we had like the two most experienced players in map control.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of figured out that it kind of wasn't a good idea because the sides were struggling a little bit. So we just changed up the roles to me being Lurk. I played Lurk before, and I know what it takes. You have to basically be the second IGL as Lurk. So it fits me pretty well anyway. So it's not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, you've been the most consistent performer for your team so far. Do you think that's more because of now being moved to the lurk position, you're able to find more impact? Is it also just because you're able to leverage your experience a little bit better?
I'm not really sure why I'm the highest performer on the team. I think it's just because of my experience in the 0-0 prospect.
Mm-hmm.
I just have more experience than everyone on the team except Sense. Me and Sense basically has the same experience. And it's basically me and him calling most of the time, and
I also wanted to touch on that a little bit, because this is sort of your second stint in an academy team, because previously you played for Prospects, and I think even before that they were Nordic Talent, right? Did you kind of always see yourself going through this academy system? Are you kind of where you want to be right now? And maybe where do you see yourself a year from now?
A year from now, I probably it all depends, obviously. It depends on the vision of Apeks as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I've felt ready to play with the pros for a while now. I don't feel I have a problem. We're scrimming against good players all the time, and I don't feel I struggle against them. The thing is, with the talent team, you get salary. So let's say if I would be mixing with a team,
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have the salary, and I'm 24, and so I need to get money, somehow. I don't even want to say oh yeah, I play for the money, but you need the money to survive as well, right?
For sure, yeah.
So it's mostly that, but maybe it depends.
I want to speak a bit on the Norwegian scene as well, because compared to some of the other Nordic countries, it's maybe a little bit lagging behind. Do you feel like it's getting into a healthier place now? Do you think that the scene is growing? Are there enough opportunities? Because you spoke about salary now, and it's no secret that Norway is pretty expensive to live in. Do you think there's anything more that can be done to develop the Norwegian scene?
I think what Apeks is doing is great, to be honest, and I think they have like some plans to help it even further, but I'm not sure. But I actually think it's going in the right direction, because like I've played the Norwegian league for like a while, and like people are getting better for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hard to get it's hard to get experience like in Norway, like because like there's only like maybe 2 good like teams, like maybe 2-3 teams that are good.
Mm-hmm.
And like some teams only have like 1 or 2. Like the thing is as well is like I'm not even that experienced. Like I played on 0-0 prospect, right? Like it's not like I am so fucking experienced, but I just have more experience and it's just a problem in Norway. Like all the experienced players kind of left, and they didn't like teach out the, how do you say it? Like they didn't
pass down the knowledge to the
pass down the knowledge. Yeah.
I see. Maybe it's just a quick closing question then. I also wanted to ask, how did you come up with the username vHw? Or is that even how you pronounce it? I've probably been...
Yeah, it is. It's just my initials. It's not nothing crazy.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure picking your brain. Hopefully, you guys can have a strong season next season, and we can start seeing some of that progress. And best of luck, man.
Thank you.